Hey you guys, it's Miss Brown and I'm so excited to be with you again this week, and we are going to read another really fun book together. And this is an amazing book called Love, okay? So our title is going to be Love, okay? And reading this book, we are going to learn that love is something, it's a feeling, okay, that follows us every single day, okay? So no matter what happens, no matter what is happening in life right now, love is a feeling that we have that can connect everybody, okay? And we're going to get to learn that you get to see love in a lot of different ways, okay? Parents, I'd just like to remind you that we typically take a book and we break it down over a couple of days. So we're going to do this in one video so that you have it. If you need to pause the video or even rewatch the video a couple of times with your scholar, please do. I want to make sure that they're understanding the concept that we're talking about. At the end of the video, I'm going to have an assignment for them that they can work on in their journals or on a piece of paper. So if you need to rewatch the video a couple of times so that they can hear it, feel free to pause, especially when I ask questions, to allow scholars to think. So scholars, put your thinking caps on. Let's get ready to work, okay? When I ask you a question, I really want you to think, and if you're watching the video, someday you can even talk to them about your ideas, okay? All right, let's get started. This book called Love. What is this part of my book? This whole front part. What is this called? Good. This is the front cover. Okay. Let's see. What about this thing here? What's this part of the book called? Tell the person you're watching this. What's this part of the book called? That's our spine. Really good job. Really good job. Let's see. This person is the author. His name is Matt Dillapena. What does an author do? If you're an author, what do you do? Good, you write the story. Good. And Lauren Long is the illustrator. So if Lauren Long is the illustrator, what does Lauren Long do? They do what? Good job, you guys. They draw the pictures, okay? And then this, we already said, is our title, Love, okay? So last week we did a lot of vocabulary before our video. This week we are not going to do vocabulary because what I really want you to focus on with your thinking caps, okay, is the theme of our story, okay? So the theme of our story is love, okay? Our thinking task today is going to be, how do you show somebody that you love them? I want you to think, how do you show somebody that you love them? Say you really love somebody. How do you show them that you love them? Think about it. Good job, you guys. There are lots of different ways that you can show somebody you love them. You could give them a hug. You could help them with something. You could tell them that you love them, right? There are so many different ways that we get to see and show love. So our theme today is love. We see love in a lot of different ways. So at the end of our story, what you're going to have to do as your thinking task is you're going to have to tell me, how can we see love all around us, okay? How can we see love all around us? All right, we are going to go ahead and get started with our story. I'm so excited for you to read this book. It's a really beautiful book. Here we go. Love. This is written by Matt Dillapena and Lauren Long. In the beginning, there is light, and two wide-eyed figures standing near the foot of your bed, and the sound of their voice is the sound of love. A cab driver, so the car driver, plays Love softly on his radio while you bounce in the back with the bumps of the city. And everything smells brand new, and it smells like life. Think of all the cool smells you see when you're walking around outside, right? All the sounds that you hear. Love, too, is the smell of crashing waves and a train whistling blindly in the distance. And each night, the sky above your trailer turns the color of love. So when you hear waves crashing, right? When you hear a train, and when the sky turns crimson, like we learned last week, those are all ways we get to see love. In a crowded concrete park, you toddle towards summer sprinklers while older kids skip rope and run up the slide, and soon you are running among them, and the echo of the laughter that you hear is love. Okay, I want us to pause and think for a second. How does the author describe love to us here? So looking at our picture, how did the author describe love? Think about it. If you're watching with somebody, tell them, how do you think the author describes love here? Good. The author describes love as playing in sprinklers, right? Laughing with your friends. Those are all ways that the author describes love. On the night the fire alarm blares, you're pulled from sleep and whisked into the street where a quiet old lady is pointing up to the sky. Stars shine long after they've flamed out, she tells you, and they shine with love. But it's not only stars that flame out, you discover. It's summers too, and friendships and people. You can see she's kind of sad, right? This kid looks a little bit sad with their puppy with them. And one day, you find your family nervously huddled around the TV. But when you ask what happened, they answer with silence and shift between you and the screen. Is she seeing the screen? No, they don't let her. So I want you to think, what do you think is happening here in this picture? What do we think is happening? Take a second and think, what is happening in this picture? Right? We don't really know exactly what's happening, but we do know that it's probably something bad, right? They're not letting her see what's on the TV screen, and they all look really scared, right? So how is this like love? Does this look like love? I want you to think about it. How do you think that this could be like love? What's happening here? What do we think? So what we learn here about love is that even when things are scary, or even when something bad might be happening, there is still love, right? Because this family is together, right? There's somebody there to help you, okay? Let's see. In your dream that night, you are searching for a love that seems lost. You open and close drawers, you lift up cushions, you empty out old toy bins, but there's nothing. Wake up with a start in the arms of a loved one, right? You're being hugged. Your loved one bends to your ear and whispers, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, love." Can you make a connection to this moment? Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever had a bad dream? I do. I've had bad dreams, right? For sure. How can you see love happening here? How can you see love happening here? I want you to think about it. Don't forget to tell your buddy, whoever you're watching with. Good, right? It's just like our other page, that even when you're really sad, there's somebody there that can help you, right? There's somebody there who loves you, who wants to help you feel better. And in time, you learn to recognize a love overlooked, a love that wakes up at dawn and rides to work on the bus. A slice of burnt toast that tastes like love, right? His brother is giving him toast and juice. right? And it's a love in each deep crease of your grandpa's face as he lowers himself on an overturned bucket to go fishing, right? They're spending some time together going fishing. And it's love in the rustling leaves of trees lined behind the flower fields. We can see love even outside in the flowers. And it's love in the made-up stories that your uncle tells in the backyard between wild horseshoe throwing. Do they look like they're having a good time? Yeah, I think so. And the man in rags outside the subway station plays love notes that lift into the sky like tiny beacons of light. I want you to look at this picture. You can see it. Sorry, there's a glare. You can kind of see the picture. What is this person doing? What is he doing? He's sitting outside playing music, right? Why? Why do you think he's playing music for people? And why is this like love? Think about it. Thinking. Why is this like love? Because with music, you can spread love. How many of you love music? I know I love music. We love to listen to music at school all the time, right? We can spread love with beautiful music that are full of joy, right? And happiness, okay? Everyone can spread love, right? Everyone can spread love. And this man is spreading love with music. Right? And we see love in the face that stares back at us in our bathroom mirror. This too is love, right? You can love yourself. So when the time comes for you to set off on your own, heavy winds will sweep past your building and there will be great big gray clouds above. Your loved ones will stand there like puddles beneath the umbrellas, holding you tight and kissing you and wishing you luck, right? When it's time for you to go and be by yourself one day. But it will not be luck that you leave with, because you will have love. You will have love, love, love. Good. What is the lesson that you think the author was trying to teach us? I want you to really put your thinking cap on for this one, okay? Put your thinking cap on real tight, okay? What do you think the author was trying to teach us? I'm going to read this part to you again. It will not be luck when you go off on your own one day. It will not be luck you'll leave with, because you will have love. You will have love, love, love. What do you think? This is a hard one. What do you think? Good. Okay, when you go off on your own, love follows you, okay? Like in the morning when you go to school and your mom doesn't go to school with you, she still loves you, right? You bring her love with you, okay? Your love follows you. People's love follows you. You don't have to just be lucky. You will have love, okay? So parents, again, I just want to pause really quick and remind you that we might need to go back and reread this book again, make some stopping points, and really think about what love is, and look back through the story at all the different ways that you can see love, okay? And then once we have done that, if needed, then I'm going to go ahead and show you what our reader's response is going to be. Okay. So this is going to be our assignment, okay? This is our reading task of the week, okay? So the question that I want you to think about is, how can we see love all around us, right? How can we see love all around us? So at this point, your packet should have arrived, and I do believe that they sent journals with you. If not, then you can do this on a piece of paper if you have it. I want you can draw a picture. How do we see love? Think back in the book. Think back in the book we just read, love. How do we see love? What are the ways that the author showed us that we see love? Okay, you're going to draw your picture, and then parents, this big sentence stem in the middle, you can have scholars write on their paper, we see love when. Okay, we see love when. I encourage scholars, I want you to sound out your words. When do you see love? Okay, when do you see love? So you're going to draw a picture. How do we see love? And you're going to write the sentence, we see love when. Okay, go ahead and pause the video. Pause your video. Okay, do your assignment, and then when you're done doing your assignment, click play, and I'm going to go over some good answers with you. Okay, so again, how do we see love? We see love when. Okay, so you should have done your assignment. Okay, no cheating. Do your assignment first before you check. Okay, so some good answers that we could have gotten from parts of the book that we read are that we see love when we use manners, right? When we're nice to people. We see love when we hear someone singing, okay? Like the man on the subway when we hear someone singing. We see love when we get a hug, right? And we're scared and somebody gives us a hug. So we see love when we get a hug or we hug. You could have said, we see love when we play outside. You could have said, we see love when we're dancing. And you also could have said, we see love when we spend time with our family. Okay, those are just some examples from the book that you could have given about when you see love. Okay, so thank you guys so much. I hope you really enjoyed this story about love and that you learned that love follows us wherever we go. Okay, and that no matter what happens, love is a feeling that we can all have that connects all of us. Okay. I'm so excited for you to see our other videos about some games, some fun games that you can be doing to be practicing your reading, especially like sight words and things, okay? So I'm doing those videos with Miss Nuccio. She's my neighbor. So for those of you who remember Miss Nuccio, we're making some videos for you guys that you can watch as well that can help you with some games that you can do. So be sure to check out all those videos and the videos that are done by Miss Russell, Miss Rami, and Miss Lott to get some other good practice this week. And I will see you guys next week and we will read another book together, okay? Bye, have a good day, everybody.